up, everybody? I don't know where I've been. I've been getting that sleep in and, going back and forth to bed. I was getting some sleep in. So I want to give a special shout out to all the moderators and shout out to Tea Time for blessing me with those shirts. Thank you, sister, for your love. Thank you for your support and love you. Thank you to Love You for Me, Blue Skies, all the ladies that have purchased shirts. Thank you so very much. And so I think I got on Love Me for Me shirt. Somebody gave the shirts. So thank you to everybody that have sent shirts this way. Okay, love you. Even I thank the producer for sending the book As a Man Thinketh. Okay, I didn't read it yet, and then I got another book that's in my living room. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name. Was it Biggie Smalls? I think it's a book about Biggie Smalls. But thank you so much. I did some reading last night, and I was on the couch just really reading that book by Brian Stevenson, Just Mercy. I was reading that, and I said, I'm going to put the book down, and I picked it back up, and I was reading again. And because ain't nothing been going on in celebrity gossip, and I was okay with it because I was like, okay, let me sleep. So we were restreaming videos out of the vault because we have a lot of videos that we have done that a lot of the thousands of people that have subscribed to the channel never seen it before. So we restreaming it for the new people, and then for the folks that would like to see an old video, here we go. But we're here today. How y'all doing out there? So I want to first say, our president is doing, I believe he's doing better, but the press secretary, she was diagnosed with COVID. And so the president, he had it, but he's out of the hospital, and I think he's going back to the White House. But his son, let me pull it up off the shade room. Hold up. And I was going to add this to a title, but I said, let me just read it. His son, Donald Trump Jr. reported wants to stage an intervention for Trump because he thinks his dad is acting crazy. A few insiders are spilling some tea on Donald Trump, and apparently his family is divided on his recent behavior after Trump announced that he was diagnosed with COVID-19. His son, Donald Trump Jr., reportedly wants to stage an intervention for his father's recent behavior since the diagnosis. According to the Vanity Fair, Trump erratic and reckless behavior in the last 24 hours has his children and loved ones on different sides of how to handle what they feel is an out of control Trump, according to two Republican briefs on the family conversations. Apparently, Donnie Jr. is deeply upset by Trump's decision to drive around Walter Reed National Military Medical Center Sunday night with members of the Secret Service while he was infected with the coronavirus. But it sounds like Ivanka Trump and her husband, Jared Kushner, may be encouraging Trump's behavior. Don Jr. thinks Trump is acting crazy. One of the sources told Vanity Fair Don Jr. has said he wants to stage an intervention, but yeah, so it's a lot going on with this family. I'm here for it, baby. This ain't nothing but getting clicks and views for him to become the next president of the United States, okay? I don't really believe that man got any of that. What I do believe is a lot of acting going on, and I think this is a storyline. Because then he started to tweet. Let me see, do I got some of his tweets? Do we got some of his tweets? Let me see, because he was tweeting too. Okay, he said, we'll be back on the campaign trail soon. The fake news only showed the fake polls. Then Trump said another tweet. You see enthusiasm for the president outside Walter Reed Hospital. You see in the registration from Florida to Pennsylvania, West Virginia, where Republicans are outstripping Democrats by 2-1. If the president bounces back onto the campaign trail, he would be a hero, only survive every dirty trick the Democrats threw at him, but the China virus as well. He will show America no longer have to be afraid. Thank you. So he said the stock market up big, 466 points, 28,149. Great news for America. Jobs, jobs, jobs. Then Trump said, I will be leaving the great Walter Reed Medical Center today at 6:30 p.m. Feeling really good. Don't be afraid of COVID. Don't let it dominate your life. We have developed under the Trump administration some really great drugs and knowledge. I feel better than I did 20 years ago. We all knew he was gonna do this. I knew that he was gonna come start tweeting up and so because this is the election time. As long as you still breathing, it's the election time. And what gets me, this man, what do China? China ain't got nothing to do with, why you up there talking? China is one of the biggest exports of what we get and import. We import a lot of products from China, so we need China on our side. But you, Trump, known in December. Let me fact check the president. He have known since December about Corona. He did not do anything about it. He waited to the last minute. Even when he temporarily did a shutdown, it was still allowing thousands of Americans to still come to the country. So you did all that talking, and now you want to talk about China. No. You had the tea about this back in December, and you didn't do nothing about it. Okay? You knew all about that. You ain't said nothing about it. You just full of crap. You should have shut this thing down back in December of last year, and we now supposed to be reopening up. If you'd have followed the rules, we would have been out now. A lot of people would have still been unemployed and all that, but you give us some extra checks and some extra unemployment weeks, and we could have been doing great. But you didn't do that. You waited to the last minute. Now you want to blame China. Get somewhere and sit down somewhere and heal your mind and your body. Woo! All right. I had to say that. We're going to open up the phone lines. I want y'all to call in too. Okay? I want a lot of callers today. Now, I'm up and ready because I could have went back to sleep. But I said, I got to come and speak to my people. They were sending me all these messages on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Y'all was everywhere. Wiley, where you at? Anytime, nobody rarely inboxed me on my personal Facebook. Like, hey, Wiley, where you at? And I'm listening to my psychiatrist. I do cut the phone off. So some people were calling me after 9 p.m. and I didn't answer. So you have to reach out to me between 9 to 5. So after this live, don't reach out to me. I'm learning, listen to my psychiatrist, and I'm not gonna be on the phone all day because it does something to me. Being on the phone all throughout the night. I don't want to mess up my sleeping pattern. But unless you calling me to help me out, unless it's dealing with some, for help for me, you can still probably. But no, I really like to set those boundaries because people just call me all throughout the night, and I can no longer do that, baby. I got my mind to worry about. Because I told a little story. I had got on my phone my psychiatrist, and I was already hearing the voices, and when the voices started to come, and I was starting to get very depressed, and because I wasn't sleeping, I was giving all that I had to the show. I said, I'm gonna give it all. I can't stop, won't stop, and I wasn't feeling, I wasn't feeling too good. I'm like, what the world? I'm doing all this and all that, and I was really sad because I wasn't sleeping. Sleep is very important. So now I'm back on a good sleeping pattern. And yes, I'm doing really good. So if you want to talk to me throughout the day. And thank you so very much, producers. So I do want to talk about that. That was the President Trump one. Y'all pray for y'all president. Now let me get to T-Boz. Now I was watching Hollywood Unlocked. And let me give a special shout out to Jason Lee and DJ Damage. They have done an incredible job interviewing T-Boz. Now, they did not ask, T-Boz, of course, she had a cousin that was, gunned down. They didn't talk about that. But what they did talk about is, having TLC and how T-Boz was saying how they lost so much support. Once Left Eye died, they thought pretty much TLC was over with. And she said that L.A. Reid, different people all in the business pretty much said that TLC is nothing going, they done. They in the past now. And then I like the fact how she gave Dougie Fresh his kudos, gave him props about how he helped them with a concert, how he came and opened up for them and did some great things to them. And another piece that I like in there, they said, who would y'all like to versus with? And then T-Boss would say, I would like to versus with the guys groups, because we were always compared with the guys. We wasn't really compared with the women groups. But she said the fans want the Destiny Child and TLC. I would like to see that. But I don't think Beyonce will do it. You have to talk Beyonce into doing. Beyonce is very, very everything got to make sense for her image. Everything about Beyonce is not that accessible. Everything got to make sense with her image. Like, Beyonce is one of them types. She is like a superstar, and whatever she do, it got to make sense. But I would love to see like TLC, somebody in that genre, like TLC, SWV. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see them to go back and forth instead of Destiny Child and TLC, because Destiny Child got hits, but then again, TLC got hits too. And I just think it would be great for the culture. Now, but I don't think Beyonce would do it. I don't think she would do it. First, Beyonce ain't doing it. She ain't gonna do no battle, and that's the thing. Beyonce ain't gonna get nothing, gonna do no battle. But if you talking to her, who knows? She may do it. She may not do it. I want to see SWV or Escape and TLC, some in that genre. I would love to see. But if we do get that, I think that would be great. I would love to see it because that's the question that they brought up in the interview. I don't care how much shade I throw at these bloggers. If it's a dope interview, I love interviews. I can watch interviews all day. Because I was watching that interview with DJ Damage and with Jason Lee. And shout out too, because they finally got a co-host that they're gonna have on their show. They finally got a co-host that is going to be on their show. That they have this beautiful chocolate woman, beautiful sister, that's going to be on there. And what's her name? Okay. So I think Blue Centric. I think that's how you say her name. Okay. Blue. Okay. Her name is Blue. And I was like, okay, this is great, because I miss that female perspective when I listen to Hollywood Unlocked. Don't get me wrong, I like DJ Damage, I like Jason Lee, but I still miss that third party. When you're listening to a show, even like with the Breakfast Club, when one of the guests not on there, when Angela Yee not on there, she's missed. Or when DJ Envy not on there, he's missed. Or when Charlamagne is not on there, he's missed. So if you got like a 3-panel show, you need all 3 parties on there. So yes, I'm listening to that. I'm getting into that. And I was like, it was definitely dope. So yeah, I'm listening at y'all comments. Okay. So I listened to the interview with T-Bots. And one thing that he said, or how do it feel, raising your adopted son? She was like, no, use the A word. He was like, the A word, because she did not want her son to hear adopted, because that's her son. I don't like when people use, how do it feel having your adopted son or your stepson? If you feed them, if you clothe them, that's your son. I don't care if it ain't having by blood, that's your child. And I don't like the term step, adopted, your stepdaughter, your step this, oh, this is my stepmom, this is my mom. So I'm glad that she corrected him on that, and I was like, yes, T-Boz. So I was really, that's what you could tell, I was really into that interview on my futon, literally on the futon, just listening to interviews, because I said I love listening. And then she was like, don't use the A word, because her son was there, even though that's her son. She feeding them, she clothed, that's her son. But so we try to be so politically correct, and we forget about, because kids hold on to that stuff. They you don't want them to think that they're different, because they're not. That's her son. And she looked pretty good. I was really getting my life just listening to that interview. So I highly suggest y'all go over there, check that interview out. Tell them that the Wiley Show sent you. It was a great interview. I went over there. It was really great. One of their top interviews they did, because it was great questions. And I found out they own their masters, that T-Boz said she owned her masters, and her publishing, that she had re-recorded the songs and licensed. So if anybody want to get some music from them, they have to go through them. They do own their masters and stuff like that. I can remember they said they had to pay Pebbles $1 million per letter. I do remember that. Pebbles. I think they said they had to pay Pebbles $1 million per letter. I believe $3 million they had to pay to get the TLC name back. I forgot where I heard that from. Did y'all remember that? Did y'all remember that? Dave, did you remember that they had to pay $1 million per letter? Do y'all remember that? Oh, wait. I remember that they had to pay $1 million per letter. It was in the movie. That was ruthless. Oh, wait. Did they have to pay $1 million per letter? I'm just asking a question. I heard that before. Did they have to pay $1 million per letter for the TLC name? Did they have to do that? They said, say what? I was just asking y'all a question. Did that happen? It doesn't surprise me. I remember that. I forgot all of that. Why do I be out there asking y'all? I need to stop doing that. I'm just like the president. He be asking his staff. He be asking his people. So is it okay if we could use pass off to get rid? Like I'm really okay. Whatever happened to Pebbles? Send Pebbles a voice to X. I don't know Pebbles. I don't know her Instagram. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. But we here for it. So that was that. Now let's get to Meghan and Stallion Stylist. I guess they left each other. Let's play some of these video clips of Meghan and Stallion Stylist or former Stylist. Okay. Let's go there. Give me a second. And it's a lot been going on ever since she got hit in that ankle. It's been a lot of stuff she's been changing up with her team. So let's play this.
Wait, then who the fuck I was? Then I will be upset. You will know if I'm upset. It would never be upset. It's a understanding, and it's a talking to y'all how I would talk to anybody else. I would never be upset. No, she didn't hurt my feelings. Nobody hurt my feelings. I'm not upset. Y'all not hearing me say that I support everybody. I wish everybody the best. Like, y'all just want me to be upset. When you've been doing this business this long, y'all, it is what it is. I called a friend of mine that worked at Jeffrey's in New York. And Jeffrey's have been my go-to store for years. And Jeffrey's never reopened after COVID. So they closed all the Jeffrey's down. I call wait, then who the fuck I was? Then I will be that. My friend that worked at Barney's, that's been working at Barney's for 12 years. He's worked at Barney's. Barney's went bankrupt. And he no longer works at Barney's. So nothing will ever be secure. This is the reality. My friend that worked at Barney's, that's been working at Barney's.
All right, let's go to this clip. He said, good, get rid of whatever isn't helping you grow and get better. That's what Meghan said. Then somebody responded and said, we're glad you got rid of EJ, Kelsey, and the rest of them because you're flourishing, glowing, and growing. We love to see it. Then somebody else tweeted her, Meghan needs to stop tying her business relationship to personal relationships. Her team fell apart because she fell apart with everybody. She did herself a favor getting rid of EJ, though. Somebody said, yes, Meghan, we've been begging you to get rid of EJ for the longest. Thank you at the Stallion. They said, Meghan not using EJ as a stylist no more. I won today. And so that was that piece. Let's see if we can bring up, and this is Meghan Thee Stallion serving a face with a caption, said Rich BS got broke whole bitter. And that's a picture of her. Oh Lord, I don't know who styled. Did EJ put that together? Look like that's a Kojic dress. Look like a Kojic dress. Oh, here we go.
I don't know how it is to make it all to just make this very clear. None of this is to ever be messy. I'm not a messy person. I never would be a messy person. You understand me? I talk to my friends a lot, you know, all of my friends about any situation I'm in. And I hold on to things and I let go of things and I don't say things or certain things just because my business isn't everybody's business. So I don't want this thing to be taken out of context, that there's a beef with me and Meghan, there's a beef with anybody. It's strictly my truth. I just don't want people to keep asking me things about somebody that I'm not around. I just want people to stop asking me things about a situation. I don't know how it is to make it all to just make this very clear that I have nothing to do with, whether it's her personal life, not mine. And that's it. Anybody that knows me knows how much of a genuine person I truly am. That is all. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody feel, nobody think, nobody thinks like this could be this or that is this, or they feel like they know the answer. That's it. Like, that I have nothing to do with, whether it's her way than who the fuck I was, then I will be upset. You'll know if I'm upset. It would never be upset. It's
okay. Well, we need to crack this case open.
My friend that worked at Barney's.
If anybody got EJ's Instagram, can send me his Instagram. We can send him a voice note, because my thing is this: why did you leave? See, this is what I'll be telling people when you get on Instagram. And shout out to Malago Grams, because I was watching her live. They was watching his live. She threw some shade. She was like, this man never had 1,000 people in his live. He ain't saying nothing. Because we all said, like, what happened? Why did you leave? Did you step on her pinky toe? Like, what happened? Come on. Okay, this is... Lord have mercy. Let me send him a voice note. Let me send him a voice note right now. Hey, EJ King, this is Brother Wiley from the Wiley Show. Listen, brother, I would like to know why you're not working with Meghan Thee Stallion, because you went live and you were doing a whole lot of talking, but you wasn't addressing the situation. What happened? Why did you leave? Or did you get fired? Was she drunk? Did she throw something at you? I just would like to know. Did you leave or did you get fired? Did you get fired or did you leave? So if you can answer that to me, brother, that would be great. And I hire you to dress me for my birthday. Okay, I hire you to be my stylist for my birthday. My birthday is November 11th. But I need to know that tea before I hire you. All right. Talk to you later, Brother King. See you later, Brother King. Bye. Okay. That was Brother King. Now, we reached out to Brother King because how Meghan Thee Stallion is dressed now, she dressing like she ready to go to a Kojic convention. Look like she's a first lady in Kojic. Look at that. They look like she just ready to go sing at a gospel concert. It looking like she ready to open up for the Clark sisters, because who in the world is dressing her? What in the world you got on that butt up? And they look like she just ready to open up for Shirley Caesar. It looking like her and Leandria, they just doing a duo. That's what it looking like. Look how she just ready. It look like she just ready. Like, what the world is going on? What does she got on? Like, she need a stylist. I'm like, this, oh, wow. She definitely need a stylist. Did you leave or did you get fired? Because reason why we asking this because everybody kept hitting me up about this, and I'm like, the dude ain't saying nothing. She can't dress. I think she picked her clothes because, baby, with that ain't for me. It look like she dressing for the pastor that passed the anniversary. It look like that's what it look like. It look like she dressed for the pastor anniversary. Look at it. Prophetess Meghan Thee Stallion. That's how she look like. No, God. What the world is going on? Like, how's she dressed? That's what she look like. Yes. Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. Give me a second. One of my producers is sending stuff to Megan. One day we will interview these people. That's all it needs. Because my thing is this: if you lose a job, if you ain't gonna put an address on it, don't respond. Them thousands of people was watching that live just to see what he's gonna say. That's it. Put her back on the screen. Why? Now, is this the last look from you, EJ, or was this something from is this something that she wears? That's what it looked like. That's because them buttons are this is like a 1980s look. But I'm just asking that because if you're not willing to address the elephant in the room, then don't address nothing. Don't address nothing. That's what it looks like. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Meghan Thee Stallion. I think Meghan Thee Stallion is a beautiful woman. But she got so much problems in her team, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. What is going on is between her ankle, her toe. He didn't do it in her toe. He didn't do it in her ankle. Kelsey is the problem. Why you gotta try to coach your place? Like, it's just like big issues. And what I would to know, and I'm open up the phone lines. What do you think happened with EJ? Because everybody can say you need to watch EJ live. And I'm like, he not saying nothing. He talking about where my friend worked at Barney's and he don't no longer work at Barney's and it's no shade, there's nothing wrong. I'm like, what is the issue? And look at his lips. Get into EJ lips. It is crispy black. And that comes from a lot of smoking that reefers. And them lips are black. Them gums are black. It look like he smoked a lot of reefers. But my thing is this, what actually happened? So maybe some of my producers that's in the bushes can call in. Let me put the number on the screen. Any of the producers are there can call in and see what's going on. And then also, too, I got their picture still up here. This is the boyfriend. Now, the boyfriend of Jeffree Star, he's saying that he's going to be addressing some stuff on his IG page. I don't know how true that is. So I did get that tea. Somebody said so. He said he gonna be going off. So, excuse me, I burnt. Woo, glory. He said he gonna be going off. So, just a little side note: if he do go off today, we will be breaking that story. I just had to say that. I forgot somebody sent me that tea. I don't know how to believe. They had them crispy black reefer lips. Because I looked at his lips. I was like, that man look like he smoked a lot of reefer. Okay, I sent EJ his voice note. I sent EJ his voice note. I sent him the voice note. Okay. Okay, don't upset. No, I don't want to upset him, but I was looking at them lips. I'm like, good God, them lips is black. That means you smoke a lot of you smoke a lot of reefers. Them lips are black. Even though he do a whole lot of smoking. That came from the soul. But I look at them lips. I ain't mean no hard. It look like he looked like that was her smoking buddy or something. Child, it looked like that was his smoking buddy. Yeah, I see the picture. And that's what it looked like. Look like that smoking buddy. But my thing is this: I just hope that Meghan get it together. You know, how you with Rock Nation, you got so many problems in your team like that. I don't understand that. How you have these issues with your team. My first time is thank you, Zoe. Welcome. It's like a lot of issues with her team that I hope that she gets it together. Okay? Get it together. And EJ, lay off the weed smoke because your lips are black and the gums are black. I'm just telling the truth because I'm very observant. Because he went live and didn't really address the matter. It can't be everyone. I think it's Meghan is the problem. I think her drinking is the problem. I think her being embarrassed of what happened to her ankle and toe gate. I think that's the issue. And they up there trying to force Kelsey to speak, and Kelsey ain't talking. She ain't saying nothing, and I don't blame her because you don't have to say nothing to the Twitter fingers or the Twitter army or the Instagram. You say it to the cops. That is who you put it up in there. There's no switch to sweet cigars. I think it would be a trial where we're getting the team together. Absolutely. I bet EJ breath stinks with those black gums. I see it. But it's the truth, and I just want her to get it together, y'all. Okay, that's what I want. I want her to get it together when it comes to that. Now, I don't know if we're gonna a little side note. I don't know if we're gonna do the vice presidential debate because I don't know if Mike Pence still doing it. Do they still have that scheduled? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I don't know if we're going to still do the vice presidential debate because I don't know if they're going to do it because you just let me know. And then I will break it down because I don't know if they will definitely do it. Okay. So y'all just be on the clear of it. They said we need a Soulgate. So I don't know. I'm working on a flyer now. And so when people say we don't invest back into our platform, we do. We have a graphic designer that do our graphics and everything. And so I help pay it for it. When people invest in me, I help invest in other people. So I don't know if they still doing the debate. They talk about Tasha K is going to get it. Oh, speaking about Tasha K, when I tell you that what's the niece? Oh my God, what's her niece? The rapper girl. Because the niece was on Tasha K platform and she hung up on Tasha. Tasha K hung up on Foxy Brown niece. She dragged Tasha K in that podcast. She dragged Tasha K. That lady dragged Foxy Brown niece dragged Tasha. Yes, she did. She dragged Tasha K in that podcast. Foxy Brown niece did a podcast. And she dragged her. And the name of that podcast is Shaka LaBelle, the Shaka LaBelle Show. That's CHAKE, and I'm sorry, CHAKA, the Shaka LaBelle LABELLE show. Yeah. So the name of that podcast is THECHAKALABELLE. So, because somebody, a producer, sent it to me. Now I couldn't get through the whole podcast, but she did drag her. Okay. So you do live, yes. So these wasn't said is on the phone with Tasha. She need to take off. I'm gonna drop the link and for y'all go listen to it for y'allself. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna post it in the comments so y'all to listen to it. I've never tuned into this podcast before, but they said she dragged Tasha. Yeah, she hung up the phone on her. She did. She hung up the phone on that lady. Yes, she did. She did. She hung up the phone on her. Now, that's only if you got Apple Podcasts. You probably have to look for because I'm Apple. So if you don't have the Apple, then you have to like copy and paste the name and you can get on Spotify or any other. So I put the link down there for anybody down there. So, and don't forget, Storm Monroe is interviewing Jaguar Wright again. And so we will be coming back reviewing that interview. Now, I would have stayed on here a little longer if we get a caller to call in. And I want to talk to the ladies because I need a stylist too, right? And it's a person that said they was going to style me for my birthday for free. I got to send him a message. Somebody said it was going to style me for my birthday for free. But anywho, styling is important because for me, since I don't like to style, since I don't like to dress, I need somebody to dress me. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. So I thank Tea Time, Day, who was that? Oh my gosh. Tea Time, Day, Love Me For Me, Blue Skies, who all the people that be sending me shirts, thank you. Because with me, I wear the same shirt every day. For me, I don't care. Because I put it in my roommate say, you wash the same clothes. You got all these other clothes. I don't like to dress. I can't wait till I have the power to pay people to have all my outfits, my Monday outfit, my Tuesday outfit, my Sunday suit outfit, you know. All right, let's go to the phone lines. 5840, calling on the air.
Hey, Wiley, this is the legendary icon from New York. How you doing tonight?
All right, I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Hey, Chad. I just want to say to EJ, thank you for shouting out New York. Jeffrey is a popular store. Jeffrey, New York. Also, Barney's. Used to work at both locations. I guess Meghan found out that his friends got fired, so they couldn't boost any more stuff.
Oh, wow. So
allegedly.
Oh, my God. So you think they were stealing clothes and put on Meghan?
People do that. You have boosters that boost sell to Stylist, you know. But once again, this is allegedly. You didn't hear it from me, but yeah.
Oh Lord, that is funny. But whatever she got on, it looked like they boost that from the church store. You know, where the church ladies get church hats and stuff like that. Because
that shot.
Wow, because my thing is this, I don't think EJ will be not eating because he is a stylist and Megan Thee Stallion was on his resume. So women will still work with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think he would be. I don't think that this is the end for him because a lot of celebrities still work for him just because he worked with the hottest rapper in the country because she is the hottest rapper right now. I think she's number one with WAP.
Yeah, but he has to get the hottest clothes. These stores are closed, so
yeah.
And his friends no longer work at the stores that's closed.
Oh, because he did bring. Because you know what, Icon, you brought up a good point. Because I'm like, why are you so focused on your friend losing the job? Oh, you brought that up because he did bring that up because he kept saying. Because I'm like, what do your friend have to know? And I'm like, oh, if that's what you was getting them clothes from. Okay.
And just to give you an insight of the stores, people come there like the stylist. They pick out clothes. The celebrities will wear the clothes and then return the shit. Excuse my language.
What? So they don't keep the clothes. They take it back.
Half the time they don't, and also they will wear the shoe, but they'll put the bottom piece of the shoes. But half the time we won't return. We won't take it back.
Wow, that's crazy. Whew, I don't know. It's hurting a lot of people because a lot of them high-end stores is closed down or closing down. So wow. Yeah. So
and shout out, thank you for bringing me up on Station Head. I really appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah, because I heard you on my weekend show, and because I listen to these shows, I don't take it personally.
He's a clout chaser. He tried to make his podcast go viral. He tried to be the number one. He tried to beat Millie, which he would never do.
Yeah. That's what he want. That's what he want. And I'm like, just you could get number one.
You want to pick a little old me?
Because I'm like, why? You a viewer, so it's your job to view. I think what he does, he want people to be loyal to him. If you're not loyal to him, then he feel like, but ain't nothing wrong with that. You a viewer. And I'm like, you never know who you are or who you work for. You just got to be careful who you be dragging.
Exactly. You don't know what kind of card I have in my pocket.
You don't know. And because I think like he just want people to sing his praise, and everybody ain't gonna sing your praise. They damn sure don't sing my praise every day. That's just like me going off some of his viewers. They'd be dragging me. I don't, because it's your job to have an opinion. As long as you view it, as long as you give me that click and that view, I'm all good for it.
Yeah, he begged for me to go on his station head channel, and I said, let me just go and entertain this punk for a little while. And I did not let him get no words in when I was on the phone.
Because he want to go number one on station here. He want to be, just like he was talking about Storm Monroe outfit. See, I listen to everything. I listen to shows because before you bring it to me, I want to listen to it for myself. So I listened to that today. He was just dragging Storm Monroe and how he was dressed. I'm like, why are you so concerned about him? He still reached 100K, 100,000 subscribers.
Beyond 100K, 113 if I'm not mistaken.
113,000. So, and here you got to beg YouTubers, hey, can I review your content? Can I review your content and do all that?
Yeah, maybe he needs to
I enjoyed the outfit because I was, even for me, I'm not even into clothes. The man could have had on a wife beater. It doesn't matter. The man reached the goal of 100K first. That's what that was.
Yeah.
And that's the piece. It wasn't what he was wearing. He reached it first, and how he dealt with it. It was great. He put on the crown, and now he's still growing. He's growing. So you got to give him
bragging rights right now, so he can do whatever he wants.
Absolutely. And if Lamar would have won it first, he would have been bragging too. But now he's trying to say, okay.
Well, he did post up saying that when he reaches 100K, he's going to show you guys how to do it.
Yeah, we all going to be sitting there watching. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna watch. I'm gonna watch. Get on camera.
I'm watching too, because this is all entertainment.
It's all that's the key. That's what it is. This is all entertainment. You can't take this stuff too personal. It's just entertaining. You may have a good day where people sing their prayer, and then the next day they might drag you, but you just got to know how to handle what comes your way. And if he would have reached 100,000 first, best believe he'd have been singing his praises. He'd have been like, I reached it first.
And the statement that he made, that he's going to show you guys how to do it, he better do it.
Facts.
Because I give y'all the right to drag him if he don't. He said it, he's going to show y'all
how to do that. Well, thank you so much.
I want him to be in designer from head to toe.
Yes. Well, thank you. I'm going to go to the next caller, Icon. That's the Icon from New York. If y'all see, we be everywhere. Icon be just like we be on station there, everywhere. 4632, caller, you on the air. 4632.
Hey, Wiley, how you doing tonight?
Hey, doing all right.
Excuse me, I got a bad cold.
Okay.
But I just want to tell you, no matter what Amon Wiggins say about you, you in your own lane by yourself, minding your own business, and can't nobody stop what God's gonna bless you with. So no matter how much, he might talk down on you or think you're less than he is, y'all all equal. God made us all equal, so nobody's better than nobody. And your day is sure gonna come.
Amen. And see, my day.
That's all I want to say. And I love your show.
Thank you so much. And I hope you feel much better. And just take it easy with that cold. Drink you some tea or something.
I know my husband made me a hot toddy.
Oh, your husband made you. Okay. So you're going to feel better. Tell him to give you a nice back rub too. That helps out too with a cold.
All right. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
All right. God bless you too. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
So bye. Yeah, and my day gonna cut because with me, I just want, I want to be financially stable. My goal, my mindset is, Lord, I want to pay off all of this debt so I can write that check to the library, and also to be appreciative of the people that give to the Wiley Show. And say thank you to Tea Time, to all of the people that have given to us, that now you have to send out thank you letter to people to show your appreciation. And some don't want me to say thank you to them. So I thank everybody that ever gave anything to the Wiley Show, and I appreciate that. And anytime you got 2 full closet of clothes, some stuff I've never put on before, and I was like, Lord, thank you. And they used to say in church, God will give so you will have room to receive it. That's the truth. I'm like, boxes here, boxes there. And and then eventually, oh Lord, my day gonna come. I know it's gonna come. Even if I have to go back to work, I go back to work and be a CNA, baby, anytime, any place, anywhere. It's just gotta, the doctor just gotta stop playing with my time and write that letter. I'll go back to work in a second. Don't make me no difference. I'll go back to work in a second because I love the work. You know what I'm saying? And but I just thank the God for just doing this and appreciating, talk to hundreds of people across the country. But I'd rather have $100,000 in the bank than $100,000 follower. Time, I'm with you. Baby, I'd rather have that in all my bank accounts. And that's what I want. It'll be like, damn, Wiley ain't that 100,000? And I'm gonna just let people say it because I'm gonna say, look at what I got. I'm financially secure. You can have the followers. Just let me get the money. So my mindset ain't, I'm gonna get 100,000. Not me. My mindset, I want to be financially secure. And I could be stuck at 50,000 followers, 45,000 subscribers. As long as I look at all of the accounts and I see zeros, hey, blah, 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 blah. Shout out. I will get up and shout, but I ain't got on no pants. But that's what I want to be. That's what I want to be, man. Skip talking about. I seen folks that had hundreds of thousands of followers. Then when they died, you got to go GoFundMe. They had no money to bury it. I've seen a brother, he had all them thousands of people on Facebook following him, all type of folks. But when he died, his family had to do a GoFundMe account. So don't get too caught up with followers. You better make sure you're financially secure. Hey, blah, 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 shout out. I just want to say that. You got to change up. Don't be just go. No, I want to be financially secured. Duh. That's what I want to be right there. I want to be financially secure. Okay, God is good. You just got to hang up in there, and he would definitely do it for you. I just have to say that. And debt free. Woo! I know that day coming for me to be debt free. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. I can't wait to be debt free. That is like true freedom. When you debt free, you black and debt free. I'm shot out. Oh, I'm on my heart. You black and financial and debt free. You should be shot right there. Woo! That's gonna happen, and then I'm gonna be able to tell folks how to do it, how to move without charging them too much money. I gave somebody a free, not a free YouTube but the YouTube conversation. They doing pretty good over there in that YouTube channel, Real Entertainment News. That was like my first student that wanted to do the YouTube consultation. So I gave him whatever I had, all the knowledge that I had. And if you surpass me, good. But shout out to Real Entertainment News. Okay, let's go to the phone lines. 8151, Carly on air. 8151. 8151. Last four.
I'm not able.
Yeah, that's you. Hello.
What?
You was just hello. Hello. Okay. We'll call back in. Okay, the house will come through. Yeah, credit score over 800. That's gonna happen for me. I know what's gonna happen for me. Okay, all right. Yeah, and that's what I would want. You know, I don't want to have this big following and then my credit 300 points. No. I don't want to have that. You got all of ain't got no life insurance. You something wrong with that? I don't own no properties. No. See, my story gonna be different. It said that brother, he ain't got them 100,000 subscribers, but he sure do got 15 rental properties. Hey, I felt that right there. He may not have that no golden plaque from YouTube, but he sure got him some plaques from the Business Bureau. He may not got no golden plaque from YouTube, but he sure got a street with 15 houses all named after him. Thank you so much, Naturally Beautiful 52. You know, that's what it's going to be for me. Going in the hood, just ban up blocks. I want this block. Give me that block and these other two and ban up all and fixing it all up and hiring the people in the neighborhood. And then if they don't know how to build, pay them to go to trade school and they have jobs, electricians and plumbers and helping you to fix up roofs and stuff. Get invested in Black entrepreneurship when it's cutting grass and all that. That's what I want. Go back to the hood. Go back to the day. I can see myself now up in there with my staff in the deep hood and just take it up. It was like, what the world? Look at all this. Who is this? And build it up and get the good quality. I want to be so in some of the neighborhoods that we get the best come on now. Have community centers to help you read and write, teach you about entrepreneurship in the hood. Wherever I would say, take me with the gunshots, with people, take me to the roughest neighborhood, and we're going to change it up. Strong economic investment, just all in there. They ain't going to do people like, look at this. You okay? Woo! I felt that right there because I see it. You know how you can see stuff, you see it and you feel it. Oh, Lord, that's where my mind is at. And I know he's going to do that for us. And that's the goals, and that's why I tell people on this show, you just got to have that in your spirit. Got to just have that. And God to send those people your way, you know? And don't be so caught up on the followers. Because you something I don't know, that's too small. I want the money. Oh, Lord. I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all. I feel like preaching right then and there. But you have to speak those things into existence. And get around people that is doing something great. And get around people and start reading and change your situations and be around people that think like that think of great ideas. And not just around people. Ooh, I done burped again. Lord. Well, excuse me. And we will be back live again because I got to see because Storm Monroe is interviewing Jaguar Wright again. Storm Monroe is interviewing Jaguar Wright. And I got my notebook right here. I got my note. And shout out to Opinionated with Side of Shade because she bought some shirts too. Okay. Shout out to her too. She had brought me a lot of these shirts and this watch. Do I have my watch? Where's that watch? Oh, here you go. Hold on for 1 second. I got my watch here and everything. I got to put my Meghan and Stallion up here because Meghan is the Stallion. Give me 1 second. Let me blow my nose, y'all. Can you pass me that? Pass me that. Yes. Yes. Again, he's interviewing her again, y'all. Again. Interviewing again. Yes, he is. Again. All right. So we got a lot of content that we're going to have today. I got to see what she about to say. Because it's going to be something. Yeah. Okay. I think tonight, I don't know what time he's doing it. I don't know what time. Well, I'd have to know because I was looking at it. Let me go to his page and see. Let me go to his page. That is scheduled at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then I'm going to go live right after that live. It may be a midnight live, but I'm going to go live right after that live. And then who else is going live today? I'm watching everybody today. Baby, we going to be searching for some content. So I got my notebook. They did so wrong when they got me that notebook. And you missed the T-Boz stuff, but I got my notebook. And speaking about T-Boz, I read her book. And y'all pray for T-Boz because, you know, God, you know, this is why you have to have faith in God, because them doctors said about T-Boz that she wasn't even supposed to make it to 30 years old. And here she is. I think she's 40 or is she 50? Is she 40 years old, 50? I don't know her age, but she lived way beyond what the doctor said she was supposed to live at. So it's just so many questions I would have asked T-Boz in my clothes. I would have asked T-Boz about the ATL movie, that movie was made about her life in Atlanta. I heard about that, but she did an interview with, she's good. She's alive. She's thriving. Is she 60? Somebody said she's 60. She not no 60. She's 60. Who said she's 60? Did I say that? Oh, how old is she? Hold up. Oh, she's 50. She's 50 years old. She's 50 years old. But they said she didn't even supposed to live until she's 30. I'm like, 60? Will she look good? Talk to that. Can we talk for a minute? I want to know your name. Okay, okay. She's 50. Look good too. You know, and she can sing. I'm gonna have to send her a voice note. I'm gonna have to send her. I would love to interview her. Because every book that I read, and it's just like, y'all, I'm trying to get these interviews. And I'm gonna keep putting it out there. Once these celebrities start coming, they're gonna keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. But I read her book. I remember I was at Walmart and they had that book, and the name of that book, she was talking about her sickle cell, and she had a lot of stuff in the book that she was talking about. And I could remember reading that book, and I'll need to reread it. So if I ever interview Charlemagne, if I ever interview Charlemagne, 50 Cent, I will reread their book so it could be fresh on my mind. Like if I ever can take back the Timothy Bland interview, I wish I would have reread like the Meth Monster and have been having fresh, because it's been a while since I read those books. But if I ever get these interviews scheduled, I will reread their book, because it's definitely a great read. So I read T-Bob's book. So when when it was announced that T-Bob was going to go on Hollywood Online, I was like, dang, I want to interview her. She can't sing, but good. Her voice is match her style, but she cannot sing. You saw it. She can sing. Okay, you said she can't sing. You talking about she can't sing? She can sing. T-Boz can sing. I like her voice. I like her style. I like her voice. Even when she tried to do the solo stuff, I enjoyed it. Like Unpretty, that was good too. That was good. I'm just reading y'all comments. But yeah, she's beautiful. She had on her sunglasses. It was a good interview. It was a good interview. It really was. It really was. And I wish I would have interviewed her because it would have been better. I know it would have, because I would have got into cracked the book open and read that. She can sing, not sing. Yeah, she can sing. She's not, of course, she's not like a vocalist compared to like Brandy or Toni Braxton or Mariah, but T-Boz got a certain style of her voice is just unmatched. Nobody can match her tone, in my humble opinion. Nobody can match her tone. Sucks I missed the live. Love your show, Wiley. I listen to you while I get ready for work at 5 a.m. almost every day. Well, thank you, Rose. We coming back. You know, I've been sleeping. Because somebody brought me a futon. Anonymous had purchased me this futon, and I've been sleeping on this futon, baby. It's comfortable, and I just been sleeping on this futon, and having I was like getting it, having a good time. So I've been sleeping real good. T-Boz is gorgeous. Seems like a really cool person. She does seem like she's really cool, and that's like a person I would love to have in my, to talk to every day, just to pick her brain, about the industry, the music business, entertainment. Her and Candy, the same category for as voice. Yeah, Candy can have a good voice. But yeah, I had to get some sleep because, tonight is going to be it might be a shut-in of content tonight. Because tonight I'm going to be going live. So they go like, so-and-so already talked about it. So what? They can't talk about it like I can.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
Yes. I was saying in the comments, yeah, so you can say whatever you want. It definitely is a time and place for everything. And so I want to thank y'all for rewatching those old but goodie interviews. Even though them was like them old interviews, but it was still good interviews because some of you all wasn't subscribed to my channel. Excuse me, when the interviews came out. And so I thank y'all for at least, watching it and on your channel and came through and see it. So some of y'all wasn't on my channel then. Y'all wasn't on it. And so we restreaming those interviews for the new people can get into watching it. So that's why we had the new interview that we did with Justin J, King of Reeds. A lot of people didn't know I interviewed him. I had the interview where he was talking about his fallout with Adrian Expressions. We talked about that, broke that interview down, and a lot of people didn't know we got credit for that. And somebody said, when you come up, you will have a deluxe apartment in the sky. Yes, okay, it's gonna happen for me, and it's just got to be patient. And my birthday is November 11th. I'm excited for that. November 11th. Let me see. It was the little flyer. Thank you to the person that did this flyer for me. November 11th, I will be in that way. November 11th. Also, too, so we will go live that night, 8 p.m. We will go live. We probably go live earlier than that. But just to let y'all know, that's November 11th. Tevin Campbell responded back to us. He said no, he's not doing any interviews. But I'm like, you did all that talking, talking about you had lawyers on deck. Why are you not going to come on the show? But anywho, he said no. We tried to get him to come on the show. He declined to come on. 3 of my producers, we reached out. And then he finally reached out to us via Twitter DM. And he said no. Okay. He said no. So that was that. I would have loved to have him on the show, but he said no. So, but we did reach out. My producer was on it. Where's the video on y'all and NBA young boy happening? I gotta research the NBA. Let me write that in my notebook. The NBA young boy. Let me write that in my young boy, because we haven't did no video about them. It'd be a young boy and Yaya. Okay, right. We tried, though, ladies and gentlemen. We tried. Did you ever talk to Hakeem for him? We reached out to Hakeem for an interview. We sent him a DM. So if the people will send Hakeem a DM telling him to come on the Wiley Show. He did watch one of our videos where his story, when he talked about his father, he did see, he said, Wiley, thank you. He made a comment. We reached out to him again that day. We haven't got a response. I don't know if he know how to check his DMs on Instagram, but that's the only way I know to get him on the show. I reached out him on Instagram. So if you are looking for the interview, I will DM him again today. And I'm gonna ask him again, do he want to come on the show? And if you have his Instagram, you can DM him as well. But yeah, so I've tried because if I get him on the show and Charlie on the show, I believe that I've interviewed about 95% of the cast of G Status ATL Hustle. If I get Charlie and Akeem on, them are 2 people. I think about over 95% of the cast of G Status ATL Hustle I have interviewed. We're trying to host the reunion show. So we put it out there. My producers, y'all been on it. So we would love to host it for free. Okay. For free. And and I got a couple of producers that live in Georgia. I think I got a couple of producers that do live in Georgia. I'm so disappointed y'all becoming like the 6 baby mama, I believe. But y'all like that ping. And so, there's so much I could say about that. But I'm gonna get some more research on it so I can talk about it. Because I know that producer been trying to get me on that story. So I'm definitely gonna check that out. Wow. Pregnant. Oh my God. And that man ain't no good. Tevin said he can't talk for a minute. Yes. Like me, you all miss see you. Okay, you in Georgia? Okay, yes, I can't wait. It's gonna be great. Yeah, so but see that why is this one person in the chat keep that to lead the chat? So it's okay. Well, we thank you to all the new subscribers. We just talking, so that's the other topics. And then let me know what y'all want to see more of the show. One of my producers wanted me to do reaction videos. I don't really like reaction videos at all. I don't like unless I was reacted to one of my old videos, but I don't like to do reaction videos. That's just not my passion. I love to like covering stuff. The politics one was great. Y'all came through. Thank you to Blue Skies and myself. Y'all really came through for that debate. And Blue Skies is perfect to co-host that because she loved politics, even though she was getting triggered. I was getting triggered, but that was dope because that fit so well for the show. That fit so well for the show. And now we got other folks getting into politics because they see how well we deal with it. But it's okay. And we're going to continue to get into it. But yes, I enjoyed the concert earlier today. It was good and messy. Yes. Okay. You need to hear me if you come. Okay, Miss C. They need to get a show called Herpes Wise Day. Oh my God. Oh, wow. I want to see you vlog for a day. You haven't did that yet. I want to see you vlog for a day. You haven't did this yet. Okay. I'm just reading y'all comments. But I'm just getting some ideas from y'all. We will be going back live today. I will tell y'all that. Let me see. Because I like reviewing Jaguar Wright videos. Okay, he got 81 people waiting. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm hearing it right there. Chad, this want to see. Okay, thank you. Yes, we need more policies line, please, and let the callers argue with each other. Oh Lord, we love to see him. There's a huge record deal. Oh, Akbar. Until 16, I was trying to get there. Oh, she got a record deal. Is it Akbar? That's how you say her name. Neighbors is one thing that we can admit about Akbar is that she takes her rap career very serious. Akbar is the only one taking her career seriously these days because the rapper just landed a record deal with the Blueprint Group. For those who don't know, the BPG feature a long list of clients such as Lil Nas, Rich the Kid, G-Eazy, and previously headed by artists such as Drake, Lil Wayne, and Nicki Minaj. Our sources say this is a huge deal. Wouldn't even be happy for Akbar, who signed the deal with amazing seeing her children, a room full of loved ones present. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. Thank you all so very much. If you missed the live, y'all can catch the replay. I got to get my notes because I got to be watching for other content. I'll see y'all soon. Yeah, she looking like I said. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Thank you. All right. I will see y'all back with another video after people go live. I'm going to go live right after them. That's what we're going to do. EJ, hit me back, EJ.